I said, I think Navy might be a little more optimistic. See, that old boy just run slap away from him.
It's a pretty nice little course, and it's real cheap to play.
Oh, there's several courses up there that's nice.
They're probably a little more expensive to play, aren't they, Terry?
Yeah, they're double.
I did a ball around a little bit. Interesting. Yourself.
You're exactly right.
Where do you get the caddy for you, Terry?
Right in a cart.
You do it yourself, okay.
I should be walking, and I'm going to get a cart so I can start walking.
I heard that.
One day I decided I'm going to carry my bag like this kid in the 7th grade about died.
Yeah. How much that weight?
Probably 35, 40 pounds. Guys, I'm going to jump out of here, run and get some coffee and get ready for the net. See y'all later. Have a great evening. N02W. Cheers.
Later on, Terry 73, you get up to KC4 after. Terry 73, so we got Tuesday night then. I'll probably hear you. 73, listen, have a great night. I enjoy talking to you, KC4 after.
73, everybody. N0TW.
Roger, right.
Test. K5PO, K5PO. Testing. K5PO, Kilo 5, Papa Oster. Testing. Testing, K5PO, K5PO. Is this frequency in use? Kilo 5, Papa Oscar. Is this frequency in use? Kilo 5, Pacific Ocean. Is this frequency in use? Kilo 5, Papa Oscar. Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Charlie, Kilo 5, Kilo Victor November, Kilo 5, or WB0RUR. This is Kilo 5, Papa Oscar. Do you copy?
Kilo 5, Papa Oscar from Kilo 5, Kilo Victor November, loud and clear. How do you hear me?
Oh, very nice there. Very nice. No problem with the copy there. Kind of clean but light. Go ahead and give me the transmission. I may not have my radio set quite correctly here.
Okay, yeah, and I'm getting a pretty high SWR at the moment, too. I can't seem to get it to tune up very well, but hopefully you are hearing me well enough to at least have a short QSO here. Over.
Oh, yeah, it's no problem with the copy. It's a good copy. It's just kind of lighter than, it's kind of like a light, like you're running low power is kind of what it sounds like. But like you might have an SWR problem.
Yeah, let me try to tune it better. I'll be back here in just a second. K5 KBN.
Yep, Roger. I'll be right here. K5 KAC WB0RUR Kilo 5 Papa Oscar. I believe we may have had someone fire up on 1-2 there, but WB0RUR, I believe I heard you in there somewhere, very light. If that was you, Kilo 5 Papa Oscar.
K5PO from K5 KBN. Does that sound better?
Yeah, sounds nice. Still just as clean, but you came up probably an S unit or so there on that transmission. Easy copy either way.
All right, very good. Just had to find the sweet spot, and it took a little bit of work, but good. All right.
We've got someone moved in just above us here, so we may drop down a kilocycle, but haven't heard anyone else. I thought I heard WB0RUR, but I couldn't be sure there. You might try to give him a call, see if you hear him as well.
Okay, we'll try for relay WB0RUR from K5KB. And Gary, you there?
I've got a copy on him, but it's light. I couldn't pull him out quite, but I'm pretty sure that was him. K5PO. Go and try it again there if you're still there, Gary. K5PO.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. Maybe this is a little better.
Oh, there you go. Popped right on out there. No problem that time.
Yeah,
we got some QRM just up demand. It's pretty loud.
You say just a kilocycle up or so, another station?
Yeah, Roger.
Let's drop down to 810. QSL?
Yeah, QSL.
QSY to 810, K5PO.
K5KBN might be worse down here.
Yep, looks like we dropped into someone else there as well. Let's see. Looks like 816, 817 or so might be clear. Let me pop up there and check. 834. The QSY to 834, K5PO. Is this frequency in use? Kilo 5 Papa Oscar.
Yep, I'm here. WB0RUR.
Sounding good.
Yeah, I get a little, my antenna gets a little flaky up here on the high end, because most of my operating's down on the lower end.
Okay, yeah, sure. Had to throw the throw the tuner in there and get her in line.
Yeah, cut that a little bit.
Mine seems to be pretty broadbanded for most of the lower section of 80. It's pretty flat. I'm actually a 1.02 SWR right now to 1.
Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Charlie.
And there he is, Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Charlie. Nice signal. K5 PO, WB0 RUR as well. K5 KVN may be working on tuning up. Let's see if he's there. K5 KVN, go ahead.
Yeah, K5 PO and the group. This is K5 KVN. Hopefully you guys hear me okay, over.
You're loud and clear here at WB0 RUR. You're picking the meter over here in Madison County, K5 KAC.
Listen to that Madison County RF. Sounds good.
It does indeed. Let's see here. I have Kevin at an S9 here. KAC, you're running 20 over. I didn't get to look at the meter for Gary's transmission.
Yeah, I'm probably not very loud because, like I said, I got just a little bit of an SWR thing. I got some local noise here as well. I don't work much 80, at least not phone. So I got a little bit of local noise. I'm not sure where it's coming from. I guess I'll have to track it down. Probably the neighbors.
You may have to cut their commercial power mains and get that solved right up quick. Yeah, you had an S9 as well, WB0 RUR.
Yeah, you're very solid as well. Nice strong copy here.
Yeah, so I'm scouting out making a antenna launcher, and I've been looking at the pneumatic variety, and they seem to just have too many parts. But I've seen a couple of folks that just made or use an adaptation of the old spud gun, the old potato gun. Typically a combustible fume-based combined with piezoelectric ignition to launch a weighted tennis ball attached to some Dacron or something, and you should be able to get her a couple hundred feet with that sort of setup. So I'm leaning toward making something like that. I'm scouting out a plan. Make a trip down to Lowe's here the next couple days.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. We made a potato gun several years ago out of maybe a 4-inch PVC that then tapered down to a 2-inch or a 3-inch, and I put a flint on the end of it, like you have on a lantern or something, and had a fill spot in the top with hairspray, and man alive, that thing would shoot potatoes half a mile.
That's what they say. You can get a good half mile out of a properly built one. That seems to be kind of the standard 4-inch ignition chamber, taper down to a 2-inch or so barrel. I may have to modify slightly so I can make it work with a tennis ball. I don't want my potatoes to obliterate and I can't get my line back, but something like that should work quite well, I think. And hopefully it'll help us all get our antennas up higher and above the trees. I'm done with the slingshot and other sort of varieties that have failed me too many times now.
I do like the slingshot method, though, but would love to see that tennis ball gun in action. That'd be pretty cool.
Well, slingshot works. It's reliable, but it's reliable if you're talking like 30, 40, 50 feet, something like that. When you're trying to get over that, or you want to coast over the top of a couple of different trees, yeah, you're just out of luck at that point.
Those potato guns make a nice resounding boom as well.
Something to be said for that, for sure.
Multi-use, you can use it again, that's the other thing.
Also known as a squirrel gun, if the need be.
I'll throw some sour cream in there with some cheese and some butter, and you got dinner.
With the loud boom, we won't even have to issue any kind of invitation for local served agencies to come visit us at Field Day. They'll just show up.
Yeah, it's a public service beacon, actually.
Does anyone have any health ailments going on right now? It'd be a good time to talk about them.
That's a good call. Actually, we should probably be official here. This is our semi-annual 80-meter net. As Vice President, Kilo 5 Papa Oscar, I'll turn it over to President Whiskey Bravo 0 Romeo Uniform Romeo to officially call this net to order and do a circle of ailment check.
Yeah, Roger. We'll officially call the net to order, and I'd like to just report to the group that I'm having a little shoulder trouble. Still nursing a sore shoulder, and kind of wrenched my elbow yesterday. Other than that, though, it's all fine business. Hi.
Very fine on the shoulder, RUR. Very fine. Hopefully that your let's see, what is the proper rheumitis? Rheumatoid? That's not right. I'm trying to think what my grandma used to call it. Bursitis. I think that's what she called it. Bursitis, which I guess is the fluid-filled bursa in some of your joints. But hopefully that ails you no longer. I've noticed that when I lean a certain way, both of my hips will pop very loudly, a very loud audible crack from the hips. I assume I will have titanium hips within the next 5 to 10 years. So just keeping you abreast of my hip noises. K5 KAC, how are your ailments doing?
K5 KAC in the group. Let's see, nothing currently really bothering me. I was laying in bed watching a movie earlier, watching a piece of cinema, as all you all would call it, and I was laying on my shoulder or elbow funny, and I've kind of got, I think I pinched a nerve a little bit. So I think I'm kind of dealing with that. Hopefully that'll blow over tonight, and we'll be okay. So, with that, we will pass it on to K5 KVN, K5 KAC.
Yeah, thanks, Nathan, and hello to the group, K5 KVN here, and hope that all of you start feeling better soon. I'm happy to report tonight that I appear to be ailment-free at the moment, but point of order, question for net control. Can I pass ailment traffic regarding the YL? Can someone confirm, over?
I think it's fine to do that, but, I'm just here for the count.
Yeah, I second that. I say YL traffic is approved with net control consent. Go ahead, KVN.
Okay, very good. Thank you for that point of order, K5 KVN. And so the YL on the trip back from Little Rock today started feeling pretty bad, and I did a roadside diagnosis of strep throat and sent her immediately to the clinic, and it was confirmed. It was a positive strep throat test, so she's going to be down for a couple of days. And kind of hate that because, when the YL has strep throat, it really limits your physical interaction. But I'll tell you, fellas, when she doesn't have strep throat, she's fine business. Fine business, if you know what I mean. Over.
QSL?
Yeah, confirmed on that, KV. Yes, that's unfortunate. Did you actually pull over and do a flashlight down the throat like your mom might have done, looking for the white corpuscles or what have you in the back of the throat?
Yeah, Roger, affirmative on that. That is exactly the method that was used, and positive on the pus pockets, and thus the diagnosis was made somewhere around Atkins, Arkansas. If you're familiar with that part of the state, that's about where the diagnosis happened, and then once again was confirmed via a clinic in the thriving metropolis of Springdale, Arkansas. So strep throat, and I've sent her home for the night, and hopefully she can get some rest, and she has a fistful of antibiotics to boot. Over.
Yeah, that's not at all fine business. Negative on the fine business on the strep throat, but fine business on the antibiotic. So hopefully she is well mended in short term.
Net control.
Anybody know who is net control tonight?
Can net control call themselves?
Sure.
Break for net control, please.
I'm sorry, who's net control?
WB0 RUR, go ahead, K5PO.
Yeah, I just wanted to report that I've had a little bit of a head cold past few days as well. I wanted to share.
Well, no, that's nothing to mess around with. That's nothing to trifle with. So glad you reported that to us. That could have been a pretty egregious oversight.
On a brighter note, I did work a little bit of the ready contest today.
Yeah, how many Qs you break out there?
Yeah, came away with 175.
Nice. Any new entities?
Nah, negative on that. Worked about 42 states though. 6, no correction, 7 countries and 4 Canadian provinces.
Very nice. See, I didn't get to mess around with it. So rotor's still acting up a bit. Not exactly sure what's going on there. Periodically, it seems totally fine, and periodically, it also seems totally not at all functional. So, not really sure what's going on there. I'm working on 160 first, trying to get that one sorted out first.
Yeah, QSL on the rotor cuff issue.
Roger. Yes, it does pop and ache, and sometimes give me bad readings while attempting to throw up softball or something.
That's ugly stuff, K5KAC.
K5KAC, what's your status there on your antenna situation?
We're running barefoot, Kenwood 520 into my 80-meter dipole that is strung up lengthwise along the house. We are, the supports on it are held up with some squirrel-proof Dacron, I think it is, trot line, just pulled up in a very half-assed manner, and it has been for the past 2 years. And seems to be getting out, or at least receiving well, and getting you guys all S9 plus 20. Booming signals into Madison County tonight. FA on the 6YL. They're KVN. I hope patient 0 gets better soon. And RUR keep fighting the good fight against that head cold. There's the old hat remedy, and what you do is, it's called the 2-hat remedy. You put a hat on the foot of your bed, and you keep drinking whiskey until you see 2 hats, and then you're cured. All right, K5KAC.
Good advice, WB0RUR.
I actually use that when I'm not even sick. So, and sometimes you wake up sick. Sometimes it actually works the opposite. You have to be careful.
It's just how sick do you want to be, K5KAC?
So I believe it is time for the beverage round. What is your beverage of choice this evening, Net Control? Have you moved on to hard stuff, or are you staying hydrated with some high quality H2O?
Well, I don't know, Andy. You might be talking to me. I don't know. I got nothing at the moment, but probably champagne of beers. Probably a little Miller High Life later.
You know, I thought you for some guy that was into the higher end stuff, the highfalutin beers, such as, for example, the Miller High Life, the champagne of beers. I'm staying with the family this evening with a Miller Lite. A Miller Lite, always fresh, always smooth. Miller Lite. Casey, what you sipping on this evening?
Yeah, I have a Tallboy Miller Lite here. Let's see, sort of a 16.3 American ounces, something like that. They don't even bother printing it because they know you're going to enjoy it. Oh, here it is. Sorry, it is 16 fluid ounces. 16 beautiful golden fluid ounces. And I have opened the push tab. These are the push top cans. I have opened that to increase airflow and better get the beer down my gullet.
Oh, most exceptional. I'm also actually working with the 16-ounce Miller Lite Tallboy. My push tab, I regret to note, is not open, so my flow is not smooth. Repeat, it is not smooth flow. But the beer, nonetheless, is a fine American Pilsner, brewed for 23 days, the appropriate amount for a fine American Pilsner. K5KVN, K5PO. Any beverage reports for this evening?
Negative, other than Hawaiian Punch. Hawaiian Punch, the real Hawaiian Punch. That is not code for anything. That's what's happening here at the K5KVN establishment. Hey, K5KAC, I think you might be experiencing some drift. You're off in the left ditch a little bit. Pull it back in the center of the road there, buddy. Over.
Okay, yeah, I noticed that on my receive. Am I, as we warm up here, drifting a little bit? How am I here, K5KAC?
I don't know. I kind of liked him an octave higher.
I kind of did too. I thought it kind of sounded good.
I don't know. Try it again there, Nathan. I think you were a little closer, but not quite square.
Well, let's see if I could get some traffic out of you guys. I think I might be able to kind of hone in on the frequency. Every time I talk, my computer monitor is blinking, so I must be doing something right.
You've got that bassy tone now. I think you went to the other side.
It kind of sounds like an auto-tune sort of thing.
But it does sound good on you. I'm not going to lie.
Well, it is 80 meters, so if there wasn't some kind of, modulation that sounded screwy, I wouldn't be doing the band justice.
Well, I, for one, am all about that bass. Over.
What about the treble, KBN?
No treble. Over.
Copy.
This is a mystery for the group. Make sure I've got it there. K5KVN. I tweeted a picture of the ARRL manual that had old Hiram on the cover, celebrating 50 years of ARRL. So I tweeted that this afternoon and got a reply back from a guy who has one, and he noticed that on his cover it shows a price of $1, but on my cover it's a price of $4, and so we got a mystery on our hands here, fellas. Gonna have to track that one down.
Yours says $4? 4?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, which would be awfully expensive for 1964.
Yeah, somebody's got a reproduction.
I was going to say the same thing. I'm just looking at the two pictures you're talking about, and I bet yours is the same publication, but it's probably a reprint a number of years later. You should check what your print date is and then have him check.
I bet you're right. I'm going to reach over here and check that right now. Stand by.
I'm sitting down, but I will stand up, actually, on your request.
K5KAC standing by.
Yeah, K5PO, WB0RUR. I think you're going to want to vent that can.
Copy. Stand by. I guess you're already standing by. Continue to stand by. I got to step aside here and properly vent this can.
All right, mystery solved, and I'll stand by until you guys are through standing by, and then I'll pass the traffic. Over.
It is 6:30 my time. It's probably time to drink coffee. I think that's the appropriate thing to do on an 80-meter net at 6:30.
I have returned, and I do concur. I believe a cup of Joe is appropriate. That way you can continue to talk on 80 meters up until about 3 a.m.
Okay, mystery is solved, fellas. Mine is a reprint from 1981. Oh, cue the booze and the crowd noise. Awful.
Well, at least that makes you let you know your dad didn't get ripped off there.
Or maybe he did.
I was going to say $4 in 1981. That'll buy you a car.
Let me check my numbers on that, but I believe that's the price of a small home.
I'm actually really bummed, fellas. This is, that's disappointing. I didn't even notice that when I was flipping through it earlier today, but sure enough, 1981 reprint. Oh, well.
Well, here on the bright side, KVN, yours looks like it's in a lot better condition because it's nowhere near as old. K5PO.
And then we had a double.
Go ahead.
I just had a joke.
Lay it on us.
Yeah, I just had just a little joke back there, got stepped on, and the joke was, if everybody's ready.
Go with the joke.
Okay, joke was, Kevin, how are you going to disown your father? That's the end of the joke, K5KAC.
I don't know. Maybe I just won't tell him. I think maybe this ought to stay between us and Twitter.
And shortwave listener.
Yeah, please listen. Do not tell my father, please.
It's also on video, so don't send him the link either.
Oh.
None of those things. We need to report to the group the Miller Lite can, which references the 16 ounces of fine American Pilsner refreshment, has been vented. Repeat, has been vented. K5PO.
Yeah, I think you got to find a lot better flow.
Boy, I'm telling you.
Yeah, hey, I just did want to report on a very serious note. WB0RUR. I had chicken and waffles for lunch today.
Well, that is a substantial lunch. How was the quality?
Yeah, it was fine business.
Well, RUR, that may explain some of your ailments. Maybe it's just gas.
A little bit of shoulder bloat.
I think I saw a posting not too long ago about Beef Kit coming back. They posted like an end of the year message to everybody.
Yeah, I think I saw that too. Every 2 years.
Yeah, for clarification for the net, was this on hamhijinks.com or something else?
Yeah, it was. I think I saw it on Facebook, but it had been posted from some other source. And it's like one guy working for the company, and I guess he only writes a letter like it's the end of each year.
Okay, all right, thanks for the clarification, because I love hamhijinks.com. It's a great website, that hamhijinks.com.
Those guys are great.
KBN K5 KAC. Is that ham, H-A-M, hijinks, HIJINKS.com? Is that the URL?
Yeah, affirmative. That is the URL, and I'll repeat it back for you. And I spell, Hotel Alpha Mike, Hotel India Juliet, India November Kilo Sierra, Charlie Oscar Mike. Do you copy? Over.
Copy.
I just want to chime in and say those guys are really amateur radio's premier source of online humor and satirical entertainment. I just want to kind of layer that in as some color commentary.
Yeah, they really do tickle the funny bone.
For my dollar, that's good stuff.
I'd also like to report to the net that I experienced my fourth Christmas last night. Over.
Is that congrats or apologies? I'm not really sure which way to go with this.
It's pretty good. 4 real good Christmas meals now under the belt. And so, number 4, and I think that's going to be the last one until next season.
Is there a possibility that you may have a 5th one pop in on you late stage here?
Again?
Is there a possibility you may have a 5th one pop in on you late stage? I mean, is the 5th one in the cards?
I'm not one to ascertain any kind of certainty behind the subject. It might happen, but I don't think we'll have a 5th. I think we'll call it good at 4.
Yeah, no, that sounds sufficient.
on a serious note, I really am bummed about this ARRL book.
I'm sure you can go on eBay and spend $60 or $70 and find one in the initial print.
Fabian, did you post an image of that to your Twitter account?
I posted an image of it on the K5KBN Twitter account. Over.
Okay. So it was a reprint of stuff from '64, I guess. Is that the deal?
Well, no. So this says that the book was originally printed in. Let's see. Book was originally printed in 1965, and the third printing of said book occurred in 1981, and that's the one that I have, 1981. But original was 1965.
Really an overblown year if you really think about it.
I might have to look up the original owner. It says here inside the front cover, the original owner was W5 Delta Fox Zulu from Little Rock. So maybe I need to get it back to him.
Return to sender.
I've got a Harold Harrison. It looks like Harold Harrison Sr. That's who that call belongs to. So you can return that to Harry at 12 Purdue Circle, Little Rock, Arkansas, 72204.
Yeah, affirmative on the address. That's exactly what I have here. Wow. Is he current there, or is this looking like an older license? Over.
This license is expired. It expired in '04. Somebody canceled it. No, I guess they cancel automatically after 2 years, I guess. But it was granted in It was last granted in 1994, and he was an amateur extra. Old Harry Harrison.
Thanks for the book, Harry, if you're listening.
I'm guessing he's not.
Here's something I need to take a picture and send to you guys. On page 53 of this book, it's talking about in the spring of 1925, ARRL granted a 7-month leave of absence to its traffic manager, Fred Schnell was his name, so that he could conduct some tests with the Navy. And he was assigned a special call sign for this cruise, and he built some special equipment to take on the ship. And the call sign used was November Romeo Romeo Lima. That's right, NRRL. Over.
Well, that's fascinating.
How do you pull that off?
Are we prescient or just something of that sort? I'm not sure how this works.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah, I've actually read a few things from back in the day, and the League did a bunch of that scientific stuff back then. Passed a lot of traffic for those Antarctic expeditions and that type of stuff. It's pretty interesting if you have a chance to go back and read some of those old articles.
K5KAC. We've got more information on Harry Harrison here.
Go ahead with the Harry Harrison.
I just wanted to add that on April 1st, 1999, his house was sold there on 12 Purdue Circle.
Well, we didn't even get to stop by and say hi. We just getting to know you, Harry.
Is he a silent key?
Come again?
Just wondered if Harry was a silent key.
I'm going to have to guess so, because Yeah, that was the last time he renewed his license, and then his house looks like it was into a trust and was sold soon after. I would assume maybe this gentleman is a silent key.
From K5KAC from K5KVN. I was unable to copy what happened there on Purdue Circle. Can you retransmit your traffic about Purdue Circle over?
QSL, I will confirm that his estate was sold on April 1st, 1999. Copy April 1st, 1999.
Okay, copy, got it. The estate was sold. Okay, interesting. That's probably how the book ended up in that flea market after all.
And it looks like he was a retired sergeant. And he passed away in 2008. Here we've got him on, passed away April 21st of July. No, sorry, July 21st, 2008, it appears.
Well, you got a lot of info on it.
Did y'all used to hang, or how did that work?
Detective Google.
Right, Roger. All right. Well, hey, let's have a moment of silence for our man, Mr. Harry Harrison. W5DFZ, is that right? Either way, silent for that good man. Okay. K5PO.
Yeah, W5, Dan Fine Zookeeper.
K5KAC. Somebody's come in right on top of us there.
No, that's okay.
They're probably not as good looking, though, to be fair.
I've been playing around with recording the audio from tonight's net, and looks like I'm able to record the receive audio just fine, but I'm not able to record my outgoing audio. So we'll just have it noted in the log for the net that I'll work on that for the next net. Over.
Roger. I've noted it in the log here. By that I mean I will forget that.
Yeah, oh, sure thing. And by meaning that, by me saying that I will work on that by the next net means that I won't. Over.
I do copy that.
Roger. Thank you.
I should have the audio and video ready at the finality, at the conclusion of tonight's semi-annual Noise Blankers 80-meter net.
I'm glad you're testing that out. It sounds like it'll be a winner for field day.
Definitely. The Hangouts on the Air thing is way better than Ustream, as best I can tell. It's less clunky, and it doesn't seem to have all the ad mess that Ustream has. Ustream changed their accounts, actually, after field day this year, where they wanted to make everyone pay. They want everyone to have like a pro account or something like that. No way, man.
So what's the word on the street? Will it continue to be free for the foreseeable future?
I think so, just because it's YouTube. I think YouTube acquired Twitch, if I recall. And Twitch is a big streaming service largely around gaming. And I think what they want to do is leverage some of those technologies to better acquire the live streaming content and then integrate that into their whole service.
Well, gentlemen, I have been beckoned to go pick up pizza, so I guess I'm going to have to bow out and go fulfill my duties. Hi.
Well, very fine. Well, I think that probably should conclude the net at any rate. So everyone had good signals this evening. S9 plus all around the whole time. No real QSB issues or no noise concerns. KAC did a bit of drifting around, but that's just how we like it. So I'll turn it back over to WB0RUR to close up shop, K5PO.
Oh, well, thanks very much. Well, just say 73s all the way around, 73, and everyone. I guess we have a roll call of the check-in, so we'll have to do this again sometime soon, and by that I mean just probably not anytime soon.
No, absolutely agree on all counts. Definitely soon, but in the sense of maybe within the next year or potentially 2 years. So altogether, good time. 73 to the group as well from this side. From the wood-filled shack of Kilo 5 Papa Oscar in Bella Vista, Arkansas. 73. Take care. I'll be clear.
All right. See you guys later. Hey, can someone get the minutes written up, and we'll get that on the website, okay?
I'll get right on it, K5PO.
73. WB0 RUR.
And Kilo 5, Kilo Victor, November, 73.
Okay, 73, gentlemen, from K5 KAC.
And we will return this frequency to whatever regular amateur radio use is supposed to be. K5PO, clear.
This is KD0MOQ, over.
KD0MOQ, I believe that was. Kilo 5 Papa Oscar.
Kilo Delta 0 Mike Oscar Quebec. I'm sorry. We're the ones that follow you here with normal check-ins. If you're done, I'd like to get the frequency, over.
Carry right on. Enjoy. I'm out of here. K5PO, 73.
All right, thank you, sir. Have a good evening down in Arkansas. This is KD0MOQ. Is anybody else on frequency?